Hi, it's Sandy from parkerlings.com, and frankly, I'm here in the middle of polishing some silver that we got out of a recent storage unit. This is not the way that I necessarily thought I'd be spending my Sunday afternoon, but there you go. It's a job that needs to be done, and it's the things that we do for our loved ones when they want to clear through stock, or when I want them to clear through stock around the house when we've purchased storage units. I thought I would come on today and just chat with you a little bit, perhaps make my job a little bit quicker and a little bit more palatable. I went ahead and filmed an ASMR video. If you're not familiar with ASMR, I suggest you check it out on YouTube. There are lots of different channels, on YouTube where you can listen to different sounds. And it struck me that the sound of cleaning this or polishing this silver had some distinctive and potentially calming sounds, or sounds that you could fall asleep to, frankly. I watch a channel from Japan called ASMR Twix. The lady has lots and lots of followers, more than I probably will ever have, but I really enjoy listening to it, and frankly, I fall asleep very quickly when I'm listening to it because it's all in Japanese. It's subtitled in English, but it's all in Japanese, and so because I don't understand it, I don't necessarily, my mind doesn't race when I'm listening to it. And so I tend to put that on my tablet. So the lady gets really big views from me and repeat views, because almost every night I watch one of her videos because I really enjoy it. Well, maybe this will be my chance. If you like the sounds that you hear, I suggest you go ahead and watch that video. It's another one that will be up on our channel before long, if it isn't already. Anyway, thought I'd give you a quick update on what's going on with us, apart from polishing silver, which I'm in the process of doing. Just to give you an idea, this is the cream cup. This is the sugar bowl. I've already done the sugar bowl, and you can see how nice and clean it is. And now I'm going to be working on the creamer and getting that all nice and clean. It took me about an hour or so to do this from scratch. I did not let it sit in vinegar. I clean them with vinegar and toothpaste. And it came up pretty nice, actually. I mean, you can certainly tell the difference between the tarnished and the untarnished, so I'm pretty pleased with that. It's interesting. It's almost gold on the inside. I think they both kind of are almost gold on the inside. I don't know if that is that's because I didn't get it clean enough, or if it is, in fact, just a more gold color. Time will tell, I suppose. Anyway, these are going to be for sale on our eBay shop as soon as I get them cleaned off well enough that they can be photographed and listed. But I thought I would come on and show you what I'm working on. And in terms of other update, you haven't seen a lot of me recently. I mean, frankly, you haven't seen a lot of either of us recently, but a lot of that is because, number one, we haven't had any storage units recently. We do have lots of new listings. We've been working on catching up here in the wintertime on the storage units that we got 2023, that we had inventory that we hadn't listed. So Phil's been working very hard on that, and since November, I've been working at our church as a church secretary, so I haven't been around the house on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I've been busy working as a church secretary. I've been covering maternity leave, and we just had the voters meeting for that presented the annual report. I had worked on the annual report and the contribution statements. So all the extra work, she's been on maternity leave while I've been there. Of course, she was willing to come back and everything, but I didn't want her to have to come back on her maternity leave to help out with that stuff. So I figured it out and I did it. And I'm very proud of myself because I think I did a pretty good job. Now in the next couple of weeks, she'll be back a busy couple of months here at the end of 2023 and a busy January. And of course, now we'll be moving into Lent. It's just busy is just the name of the game, I guess, these days. What about for you? Has life been busy for you? I'm sure it has. But go ahead and comment below if you want to tell your story about what life has been like in these last couple of months. The next thing that Phil and I will be working on in earnest will be our taxes. Phil, of course, has never filed U.S. taxes, having never been a citizen or a resident of the U.S., and so this is going to be an interesting experience for us here in February and March. We're starting to get all of our different 1099s and tax forms through. So hopefully we'll be all set to go ahead and go to our tax preparer and get those done. In case you're interested, particularly if you're an expat living in the U.S., we use H&R Block Expat to help us file our taxes. It's very expensive. I think I paid last year about $700 for our taxes to be filed, but I have the confidence in knowing that it's being done right and that we're paying what we owe correctly and not paying more than we owe, which is also a good thing. I know that we have some viewers on our channel who are like us and split across 2 countries. I hope that you'll be aware of H&R Block Expat as an option for you to get right with your taxes. And when they do Phil's taxes this year, we will let you know how it goes as in terms of them doing it for the first time for Phil here in the U.S. I don't think that there's too much else going on right now. I'm still working on getting this cream pitcher cleaned. Doing this sends me back to life in high school and college when we worked on handbells, and every year we had to polish the handbells. That we used Brasso for. We didn't use toothpaste and vinegar for that job because we had special Brasso paste or something like Brasso. And if I had something like Brasso, I would probably use it for this too, but I don't, so I won't. Hi, honey.
Hello.
Just shooting a vlog, attempting to shoot a vlog.
Okay.
In addition to the other videos that I shot. Yeah. Lots for you to edit. Oh, I should maybe show them that one that I got cleaned off.
Oh, yes. You done?
My hands are kind of dirty, but here's a vase. Here's a vase that I cleaned earlier. This was just as tarnished, and you can see that it came out real pretty indeed. This'll also, it's got some little etchings on the vase. It's a bud vase. That will also be on our eBay shop shortly for people to purchase if they want a piece of the parkerlings.com business. We would be very happy to have you as a customer. Needless to say, I think we have nearly 300 items on our eBay shop right now. Phil has been very busy, and we've got a target of about 15 items a day for him to get listed on our shop over the month of February. We've got 292 items, but he's been working all day, but not listing. He's been working on getting pictures and all of that kind of stuff all day. So we'll have lots of items, hopefully, that go up over the next couple of days as well. But our target is about 10, at least 10 a day getting listed. And my job, our job, is to find the items that he can actually list So one of the things that I'm going to be doing is you haven't seen any craft videos from me recently, because I've been busy with the church secretary work, frankly, but also because my craft room, having gotten a lot of craft supplies from different storage units this year, my craft room has kind of exploded and it's a real mess, to the point where it's no longer an inspirational area. And I need to be able to have a place I can work in and I can be inspired in order to do crafting. It's a creative thing and needs to be inspiring. We've kind of decided that I'm going to clean my craft room, and in cleaning my craft room, I'm going to probably be getting rid of a lot of the craft supplies that I just don't have the time right now to actually make use of. So one of the eBay things that'll probably come up, if you're a crafter, you should definitely check out our website. I have everything from decoupage napkins that you can use to decoupage, real pretty ones, to fabric, lots of fabric that I've upcycled. I've got some denim, I've got some knit, I've got some old curtains that would make a real pretty skirt or something. World's your oyster. I've got tea towels.
Got a unicorn?
Oh, got a sequin unicorn. That has nothing to do with crafting, but he's proud of. Well, yeah, I suppose it could be if you're somebody who crafts, for example, gift baskets. That would make a nice topper for a gift basket. Oh, maybe I'm more creative than I give myself credit for. Anyway, what else is going on, Phil? Oh, I can tell you what else is going on. If you are into Phil's gardening videos, Phil has been busy with seed swapping and looking at seed catalogs and doing planning for what seeds he's going to plant. And now he's working with some people at church to actually be part of the little church community garden that we've got over there. And he's been finding seeds from different seed companies. Thank you to those seed companies, by the way, that are actually they've donated seeds for him to be able to use with the school kids who help out at the church community garden. So that's a lot of fun. Yes, in particular, Baker Creek Seed Company has been extremely generous with sending seeds to us for that purpose, which has been such a blessing. And we're really looking forward to sharing those with the 7th grade students that participate in the community garden scheme. Oh, this work is continuing. See, here we go. You can kind of see that that's the part that's not been scrubbed, and this is the part that has been scrubbed. You can definitely, even with all the soap suds, you can see a difference. It's coming, but boy, is it slow going, let me tell you. Maybe I shouldn't tell you that. Somebody said, "Oh, here's a quick way of polishing silver using toothpaste." Well, I don't know how quick it may have been quick for her. It's not quick for me, because here I have been sitting here for 18 minutes. Okay, I've been talking, but wouldn't everybody talk if they were doing such a monotonous job? And this is just one piece, it took me over an hour to do that other piece, the sugar bowl that I was doing before. So, oh my goodness. So because I've been working to get my craft room cleaned and tidied up and everything, I guess I have to ask the question, what kind of crafts would you like to see me do? I do lots of paper crafting, mainly cards. I make lots of cards, and I really enjoy making tote bags with tea towels in particular, but frankly any type of fabric, but usually tea towels, if I'm honest. Do you want to see that kind of content, or do you have other ideas for content that you'd like to see from me? I used to do cooking videos. Frankly, I would do cooking videos again, but a lot of it's kind of hard to film in our kitchen because we've got a real small kitchen at the moment. We use a basement kitchen still in this house. Hopefully in 2024 we will get our house remodel finished and be able to actually move into our main kitchen, our upstairs kitchen. But at the moment, there is no kitchen in the upstairs. It is just 4 walls and lots of shelves of the extra food that we hold for rainy days. And I will not show you that because frankly it's my shame as opposed to anything that I'm proud of at this stage. Oh, and of course I have a freeze dryer, and we do still occasionally freeze dry food. We're in the off season for that right now because the garden isn't producing here in the south suburbs of Chicago. But what I freeze dried the last time I did a batch was I opened some of the cans that we have on the shelves, and I freeze dried corn, lots of kernel corn, and beans and peas. I put those in the freeze dryer so that rather than being cans on the shelf, they're much lighter because there's no water in them, and they're just in 3 Mylar bags, one for each of the different vegetables. And that's great because then we can just kind of pick them up when we need to, add a bit of water, or frankly not add any water, and just put them straight into casseroles and instant pot meals that call for vegetables. It's a really nice, easy way of doing it, and the pressure cooker, the Instant Pot, actually just kind of cooks the vegetables and gets them all nice and tender again, as if they were freshly cooked in the Instant Pot. So that's wonderful. Oh, here you go. I'm still working on this. I don't know if you can. I'm not sure how much the microphone is picking up the sound of the brush versus the sound of my voice. I'm hoping that it's a good balance, and if not, I'm hoping that my husband can fix the balance. Who knows? He's a good editor. I don't know if he'll be able to fix that part of the editing. Do you polish silver? Have you polished silver before? If you have, what are your hints and tips and tricks? Do you use an old toothbrush and toothpaste and vinegar? Do you use baking soda? Do you use a specific polish for it? Yeah, this was Phil's toothbrush. He said I could use it because he's gonna be swapping and using a new one. We've got lots of them in the cabinet, so I'm pleased to. It's been a good tool, and it makes a lovely sound if you're into that kind of thing, into sounds. I guess I kind of like that, and certainly a sound that I could listen to and fall asleep to, I suspect, if that was the only thing that was happening. Kind of like the white noise, is that what they call it? White noise sounds? Yeah. So as I'm doing this cleaning, let me see if I can clean this off a little bit and show you. As I'm doing this cleaning, I'm seeing that there are some pock marks here. I mean, they're you can't feel anything different, but you can see those there. I'm not exactly sure how to get rid of those little marks, if it just needs more polish, or if they are just destined to be there forever, destined to stay there. They're on the bottom, thank goodness, but even so, it would be nice if I could get them off. So I was doing the annual report at church this last week, and the contribution statements. I have to fold them and put them in envelopes. And in doing so, I got paper cuts on my fingers. Oh my goodness gracious, working with this vinegar and toothpaste, those paper cuts are really hurting if I hit them in a certain way. Oh my goodness gracious, do they hurt. I've still got a bit of work to do on this side, but you can see that it's looking a lot better. Particularly there on that side, I think it's looking a lot better. And here you can see the inside to get a real good picture of how bad it was. Or look back on the pictures and see how bad it was. But it is polishing up pretty well, and it hasn't taken too long, I guess. I think I am going to keep going with this, but I won't bore you any longer. Thank you so much for watching. If you're still watching, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. I've been Sandy from parkerlings.com, and with a little cameo from Phil. Hope this finds you well. Have a wonderful evening. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.